என்ன அதிகமா போர் அடிக்கிறா? சொல்லுப்பா. Hi, hello everyone. Hello, hi, 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 hi. Start streaming. Let's push. Let's do our live push. Okay, let's start streaming. Let's start our night push. Dominic Shabashla is in good form. The Yakuran can play. The man can play. Muntar Makaros is in good form. Shabashla is in good form. Number is in good form. Oh, he plays the coin out. So let's start. What? What the fuck? Is this guy answering his formation? Why the fuck? Already five players at the back. What is this? Why do you play, bro? Why do you have to play? Why the hell do you have to play? Why the hell do you have to play, bro? Look at this guy. Why the hell this guy wants to play? Why the hell this guy is trying to play? I want to know. Why do he want to play? Why is he playing
So the
like
wait is
this?
over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the
Why the
game
hell
to
is this
beat
guy
at
playing?
this
I just
moment
want
in
to know.
time.
Instead of playing like this, he can just.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Felix
Motherfucker!
getting this one clear.
Bro,
And
this guy
moving
doesn't
forward
even want to
swiftly.
win the game. He needs only a
Towards the
draw.
front line.
That's all.
Great work on the overlap. Saliba attempts a clearance.
This guy doesn't even
And
want
it's a
to.
throw.
Bro, look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy playing like this.
Oh, good-looking ball.
All the players are at the back. Still, he went for double bar defense.
Deftly
And he's
played.
clearing the ball just like that. Bro, why the hell this guy wants to play? Why the hell this guy wants to play this game?
Hakimi is there to clear.
Bro, I have never seen any guy playing
Now
like
I've had a
this.
quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
He can get that clear.
I have never seen anyone play like this. The worst opponent I have ever
Maldini.
played against.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he
Oh!
still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And Nistelrooy absolutely focused there
Still
on
no
the
game
defensive side of
plan,
his game.
bro.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Alright, bro! Bro, what is this guy's game plan?
He's gone forward. Szoboszlai. Pinches it off him. Dealt with nicely by the
Bro,
defence.
this guy can go suck dicks, bro. This guy can go and suck dicks for playing like this.
Van Dijk. To Maldini. Vieira.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he
Referee says
No!
look.
I have
And
never
no
seen
goal
any
given.
player playing like that.
As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proving
I have
now.
never seen
Well, the
anyone
striker
playing like
further forward,
this.
and the
Any
referee has given
motherfucker who
5 minutes
plays
to
like
go, but it
this.
is far from
This is
dry.
the
One
worst
flow, many
opponent I
indeed,
have played
but
against.
goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Only plan, you're only
Well, I
plan,
suppose
bro.
from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
I have never seen anyone playing like
Put himself
this.
on the line here.
What? Not even a corner for me. What the fuck?
Oh, that's ambitious. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
The attendance for this match was
That's going to go a long way.
71,898.
That's a sharp pass. Adams with the clearance. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well, there's the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. And he thumps it clear.
Oh, if I see this guy in real life,
Mbappe! Same again, same outcome.
for
This is
playing
what
like
we could do
this
from
guy
very
can go and
outstanding
suck dicks of
intensity
20
in the end,
players
but
at
They've got to
once.
make it count.
At once he can suck 20 dicks.
half an hour gone in the second half. And now they can clear their lines. And they've got rid. And they're quick to get it back. Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Heracles merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Last minute he
Just
wants to rush the
developing
game.
into something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Showing great feet there. Rummenigge!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bro,
That has been
instead
cleared
of
off.
playing like this, he can go and suck dicks of players,
There
bro.
goes the
Bro,
final
the
whistle.
worst player I have ever played
Frustration,
against.
exasperation,
The worst
frustration.
player I have ever
From
played
an attacking
against.
perspective, neither side able to make an impression despite all the huffing
Bro,
puffing.
why did he play?
So
Why
key
did he
takeaway from
play?
it all, Jim.
Well, a
Bro,
decent
he
goal,
was in
Peter, with
Division
a
1,
mix
bro.
of action and plenty of talking points, and it
Look
ended
at
with the
that, bro.
right
Look
result,
at
in my
that.
opinion.
This guy put all the players at the back.
That's where we have to end it.
He cleared the ball for the whole game.
Co-commentator Jim
See, look at
Britton.
the
And a
stats.
very good evening to you all.
Bro, I have never seen, even in other streamers, I have never seen any player like that. He is the worst opponent I have ever played against in my entire career. In my entire career, even good players will try to score against him. He has reached Division 1, but he is the worst I have ever played. We have never seen any player, bro. Any player. Not even a single player like he played. Why the hell did he play? Why the hell is playing this game? I have never seen anyone. Worst opponent I have ever faced against. After the first match, oh, everyone should watch the previous match. The worst opponent
Well,
ever.
there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world.
Guys, for people watching this stream, let's
Expectations
go for this.
rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. And Batistuta! Oh, what this time, surely! And it's a goal!
It's my stupid mistake.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, smashing header!
Sorry.
Batistuta is flagged offside. Figo. Rummenigge. Ernest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, he's up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Heracles have reclaimed it. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Heracles are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest. And it's Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a promising position. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Nakata. Oh, he's been caught. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. There's no flag. Ernest. Figo. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bro, take the fucking position, idiot!
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, important interception. Rummenigge. Rummenigge!
The first time shot.
Oh, what a climb! That's going to go a long way. Neatly clipped into space. And he cuts out the supply. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Number 9.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field.
Heracles can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's picked his way through. Skims one in.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vigo with the short one. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly
How
wasn't
many
able
saves
to
will
take
this
any
keeper
risks.
do, bro? I just want to know. How many saves will he do?
And it's Vigo. Vieira. Corner given.
How many saves? How many 15 saves?
Corner number 2 then.
Ouch. Ouch.
Substitution.
Terrific header.
But they were on target. Come
Harmlessly
on.
behind.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,898.
Nice interception, well timed. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Iniesta, the man we've all come to watch. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Bullet. Luis Suarez.
Heracles showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Quality ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Otto making good progress on the right-hand side. Owen might be danger here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it
Bro,
should be.
what is the pass choice, bro?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Heracles clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Minutes has been indicated.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No.
One goal that was my mistake. Otherwise, I dominated this game.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Bro, you made the run free throw,
Got on the
bro.
way here pretty promptly. Costa Curta. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rummenigge. Good purposeful running this. Figo. Mbappe. There's no flag. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Heracles have got it back and they'll have another go. Mbappe. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
It's Neymar!
Bro! I intercepted
Japan!
the freaking ball, bro.
Japan are in front!
Indian girl freaking intercepted the
And
ball.
that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Maldini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. And the ball is out of play.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Figo. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one-two
Bro,
pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Japan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Figo. Costa Curta with a fine tackle.
take the
This will
first
be
time.
the final action of
What
the
the
first half.
hell, bro?
Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with
Ah, freaking
another
touch.
result in
Why
hand?
the freaking touch?
Thank you.
Why do you need that touch? Why the fuck do you need that touch? Come on, man.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It's run loose here. That's very neat.
Oh,
Well,
so
that
bad.
defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Thuram gets across to intercept. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. And he'll shoot here. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Heracles choosing to make the first change.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 15.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
Bro,
department.
I'm really putting the ball.
And it's Forlan.
Coming on the field.
Looking here to chip it through.
Number 21.
Can he get onto this?
Suarez. Number
Check and pick that up.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Number 13.
Neymar delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because...
Great hit! And he's following up! And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Hunnit. Look, shapes to shoot! Deftly away. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, played right into his path. Big chance! Hernes. And he's had a hit! That has ended up in no man's land. Forlan. He's cut it out. Suarez chasing after it. Haaland. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Which passes here?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! He's got a goal!
Which passes?
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Number 21.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more
Oh,
chance.
get to the
Patience is
ball.
key.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, well timed.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Closing in on goal. No messing about, just
Oh,
bludgeoned away.
man, one good chance.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. And the shot's on here. Well read.
Oh,
Read
bro. What is
he's
this pass,
heaved
bro?
it away. Chips it through. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! It's in! And with that goal
Bro,
comes
how could I
confidence.
make,
What
bro?
an
How
vicious...
could I play, bro?
And that's it.
How many shots did I take? Come
A
on,
performance
every
of
shot is safe.
desperation, work rate, grit. And those are
Come
very good
on,
qualities
get the
that might
fuck
have
out
cost
of
them something.
here. One shot he takes and it's a goal. It's always like this. Whoever the fuck I play against. One shot, if he takes, my goalkeeper will not take it. Come on, man. Come on. கமாண்ட்ல இருக்கு சரி ப்ரோ ஒரு நிமிஷம் இருங்க செக் பண்றேன் Hey, get the fuck out, Polam. Why do you even play this game? Instead of playing this game, you can just quit it. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even want you in this team. Why the fuck do you play this game? Instead of playing like this, it's no more online live, bro. It's no more online live. Get the fuck out of here, Polam. Instead of playing like this, you can go and play. Why are you just wasting the game and wasting the time? Oh, okay. The first match itself, you irritated me. I don't want you in this team. I don't even want to talk with you. I have never played against an opponent like you. I have never played against an opponent like you. Just get the fuck out of this team. Just if you want to do a favor, just uninstall the game. Other players will play against you. Get the fuck out. Who you? I'm telling you. You only Galam. Get the fuck out of this team. Why do you want to play this game? If you are not willing to play, why do you want to play this game? Instead of the way you are playing, just learn how to play. You are a Division 1 player. It's sad to see a Division 1 player like this. It's very sad to see a Division 1 player playing like you. You guys are the ones, those are ruining the game, ruining the fun, everything. Even if I would have lost, I would have been happy. Instead of playing like guys like you against the guys like you. Get the fuck out of the street. I have never played like against a guy like who plays like me. I have never played like that. Even new players will try to score. Even new players will try to pass. Even the players, new players who are new to the game will like to pass and score, not the ones like you. Yeah, the way you played, everyone will struggle. Get the fuck out of the stream. I told you to leave the stream. I told you to leave the stream. Why are you here? Get the fuck out of the stream. Motherfucker, you put all the 11 players behind, even 12 players at the back, and you are. I'll keep dreaming. Not like you, not like the way you play. I play the way that I play, okay? Just shut the fuck up and get out. Shut the fuck up and get out, you idiot. I'll keep dreaming. This is my dream. I'll achieve something. Not like you. Not like you who doesn't know how to play the game. Instead of playing like you, instead of playing like you, I'll just keep on trying losing. Even if I lose, I'll keep on trying. I don't want to play like motherfucker. Doesn't even know how to play. He puts 12, all the 11 players at the back, and I'll post that video. If that's what you will expect, right? I'll not do that because you would expect me to post that, so I'll not do it. Someday I will achieve. Someday I will achieve. Okay. Someday I will achieve 2000 ratings. I will someday achieve the 2000 ratings. You will never be a player. Okay. You will never be a good player. Don't talk about me. Don't even fucking try to talk about me. Someday I'll reach 2000 ratings. The way you play, you should be ashamed of. And you are talking about me. The first match, the worst opponent I have ever played against. You are the only worst opponent I have ever played against. Even, yeah, I'll keep dreaming, not like the way you play, man. Just shut the fuck up and leave the stream. Let me give you a timeout. Get out of the stream. You taser in timeout. Get out of the stream. I'll keep on dreaming and I'll achieve something. Motherfucker. He put 11 players behind his halfway line and put two for defense for the whole match. He just cleared the ball, cleared the ball, cleared the ball. If I'm talking wrong, go and watch the first match anyone. Go and watch the first match. You know what I'm talking about. Motherfucker.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Eto'o. A real chance if he can get through. Decent hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Dimitro Albertini, another vintage Italian midfield maestro.
And one of the early pioneers of the withdrawn playmaker role that we see so much of these days.
Yeah, it's become de rigueur.
Yeah, we're talking pivotal presence with this guy.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Batistuta. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Heracles are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well played. Rodri. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Eto'o.
Bro, pass the ball at
15 minutes till half-time. Van Dijk cuts it out. Rodri works it forward. Iniesta fiddles it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's definitely not his best. Neymar still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Pirlo. Hernes. Showing great feet there. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe! Pullet is firing after that one. Now it's Eto'o. Iniesta. Iniesta goes steaming forward. Thuram deals with that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Heracles have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 14, Hernes. Number 21, Pirlo. Coming on the field.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Erling Haaland. Number 20, Suarez. Number
Maldini.
17, Bale.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Haaland.
Substitution in progress.
Haaland! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
The attendance for this match
Pull it.
was 72,000.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Rummenigge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's beautifully weighted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Heracles really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Has a shot! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An
Why the hell is
absolute
this
gem!
student? Come on.
And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have our breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Shoulders to shoulders.
Van der Ven gets good distance on it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Haaland! It's there! They have stolen
Look.
level at the last! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but
It just took one freaking shot and that was a goal.
Haaland claiming the man of the match award.
He just took one freaking shot. That's it. For the whole match, he took only one freaking shot. Kept three shots on target, three on last year. Go watch other streamers for 10 minutes. Get out. Get out. If you had skill, then why are you here? You can go watch other streamers. Why are you here? If you have skills, why are you here? Get out. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. No one asks you to be here. Get the fuck out. Go and watch other streamers. Don't be here. Get out of the stream. Like he's a pro player. You didn't even give a single pass. Go and watch the match stats. You had only 70% of possession. You gave only 9 passes. Six were connected. Successful passes.
Well,
You
it is a
you
game
don't
which
even
on
have
paper,
rights
the
to
seats
talk,
may
bro.
not
Just
have
get
too
out,
much
bro.
riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible
You
that
have
there is
no
much pride
freaking rights to
around it.
talk. You have no
Shouts of
authority to talk.
Bulgaria's proud
Get
rendition
out
of
of here.
hymns and songs is
Talking
the
about skills,
perfect
you didn't
soundtrack.
even give a pass. You just
Well,
took
fundamentally,
9 passes.
gloriously
You
imposing
didn't
our
even,
image.
you shouldn't even talk
Absolutely
about the game.
perfect for a game of this
You
nature.
shouldn't even talk about the game.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Eto. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's
We
really put
should not
himself on
talk
the line
about the
here.
game.
Heracles
Get
with
out of
the
the
corner.
stream.
There first. Messi goes short. Messi finds himself offside.
Should not talk. For the whole match, you passed only 9 passes. In those, 6 were only successful.
Rummenigge. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, they can break here. Rui Costa. He's played
That's
it
offside.
through.
Wasn't the
Rummenigge gets flagged.
We should not even talk about. Get out. This motherfucker for the whole match had only 17% of possession. And he is talking about skills to me. Get the fuck out, bro. Get a life, bro.
No goals as yet. Played out to the right. And that interception was
Skill issue.
most necessary.
Like he had so many
Really
skills.
well and stopped it.
Look at this. He's had a shot.
Like you had many skills, you did many skills, right?
Goal!
Your only skill was clearing the ball.
Heracles
You
only
should not even talk about it. Okay.
lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that.
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh,
For the whole match, you cleared the ball. That's
He's
the
done great
only
there, both reading
skill
and
you have.
finishing
You
with
are
it.
talking about having skills to me.
It's their second corner of the game.
Get out of there.
Messi with the short one. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now this could be a chance. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's put paid to a promising move. He has found the way through. Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. And he cuts out the supply. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Loose ball now, and there's a
Take
chase
all
on
the
for a
stunning
through.
shots you can. Without even orchestrating, he wants to take all the stunning shots. Stunning shots, stunning shots, stunning shots.
Rui Costa! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Messi takes control of it, and he's on the move. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Strokes it back. That's a nicely measured pass.
Oh, come on.
And the first 45 minutes
One
are
good
underway.
pass, come on.
So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Heracles clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Real chance!
Thank you,
Just
Konami.
playing it safe and simple.
Messi.
Like
And
two
Messi!
players pressuring, but still Messi can
Miss,
plan
but
that.
not by that far.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Eto. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. Pirlo.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
71,898.
That has been cut short. Eto. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Hits one! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Yes. Mario Shepherd is racing.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Eto.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14.
So that's two now without reply.
Number
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's intervened well there.
Coming on the field.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Number 17, Bale.
And he's had it nicked away.
Number 23, Bergkamp.
Bullet looking here to chip it through. Cleared away. That is good alertness. 75 minutes played. Rummenigge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bergkamp. That looks a good ball through. Oh, what has happened here? Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's going to go a long way. Haaland. Luis Suarez. Has a go!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Koundé. 5 minutes left on the clock. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
What the heck?
And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
The shot from Mario Shepherd. That's flawed Mario Shepherd. You're asking for review. That's flawed. That is flawed.
ಕುರುಕೆಯಿಂದ ಗೌಸಿಕ್ಕೊಂದ
Ah, new subscriber. Who was that? Sador SK Saura, welcome to the stream, Saura. Thank you so much for your subscription. Come to the stream. Sador SK Saura, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. For people watching the stream, thank you so much for watching the stream. Please leave a like to this video. Instagram link is in the chat. You can follow me on Instagram. So, thank you for the subscription. Pitman Pondera on strike, and he take them to 200. Can you take them to 200 runs? Only 89. The two balls remaining. Only 89 and two balls remaining. I don't think RCB will reach 200 runs. No Pondera should have put the 86. Come on. One ball, wait, one ball. Why one ball? Why the network is so slow today? So freaking slow today. My network seems to be. Once freaking world coming. One ball coming. This one is crazy. This one is crazy. Is there here? Something like this. This one is crazy. Three at the top. Literally six at the bottom. Literally six at the bottom. Let me do something like this. Something like this. See how it works. Let me try. Just a try. So good shot, but it will be a catch. Okay, 190, 191 target set for Punjab Kings to win the
Hello,
IPL.
welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you
Target
find
is
yourself on. We have a
191.
grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And they've got rid. Luis Suarez! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Okay.
And now the breakaway. Taken back almost at once.
Bro, pass the freaking ball, bro.
Goal!
Pass the freaking
And the
ball.
keeper has reacted
What
superbly.
the hell?
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
One bar for the whole match try. Why the network is this slow?
He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a
Why the
really
network is like
decent jam.
this?
Great defending, strong and determined. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard.
Rijkaard, you are a CB.
It's a good block.
You should not come forward like this. You are a CB.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to count. Decent hit! Oh, fine.
How
stop
the
from
fuck
keeper.
he saved
Really
that?
looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
How the fuck he saved that? Come on.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's only too happy to take that back. That is a great pick out. Tries a shot!
What?
Decent enough try.
Rummenigge certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. Batistuta. And he's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Defense,
Yeah, I'd call
defense,
that transition
defense.
with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Newcastle have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Neymar. Hullet. Great hit! He
Finally.
scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
If you would have touched
Yeah,
it,
it's
that
always a
would have been
dangerous
a good
time when
pass
you've just
too.
scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Played back in. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
If,
And that'll be
if
full
the touch
action
was
of the
good,
first half.
that would have been definitely.
A pretty decent watch
That would have
this,
been
and
definitely.
each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
That's a good pass.
So we're just settling back into this second half. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in
What
the mood to
happened?
take any risks.
What the hell happened?
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Thuram has a look and plays it forward. Always onto this. And he's there to get it away. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Might be dangerous. He's had a hit!
That's good from.
Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head.
That's a
He
good
didn't
pass.
even look at the goalkeeper.
Bro.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Messi. And it's Batistuta. Irwin. Looking for the run.
That's what has to be
That's
done now,
awesome.
no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Full shores coming. Only Helen coming. There are great talent. Schedule and she coming. Dennis Bergkamp. He will be a better player. I trust him. He will be good. Let's hope he will be good. Not sure for that. Let's shoot that one. Who is that? What do you guys think? Arsenal will win the IPL or if it's took at home, but it's
On the field, number
if the change the team
So,
there.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
number 11, Neymar, number 6,
Now it's Bale.
France
Think through. Oh, shooting chance!
Bro, who the fuck is that goalkeeper saving everything?
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Who the fuck is that goalkeeper, man? How many saves did he make?
number 17,
Ready to win by the
number
I did not say
15,
that.
Xabi Alonso, number 23, Bergkamp. Substitution in progress.
What the hell was this guy doing on the Guinness and this?
So, third corner of the game.
574 subscribers. Thank you so much for the subscriptions.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a good ball out wide. He's in space and looking for options. He's tried one! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Bergkamp. Luis Suarez. He's away! Newcastle needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Well, let's clear the ball with their leg.
Message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Anyone could clear the ball with their leg.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the counter is on. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Suarez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He has phenomenal
Like
finishing.
that.
I should have shot it before.
Heracles
I should have
got
taken the
it
shot.
with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a
Who
team
the
like
fuck was
this.
his goalkeeper? I
Admirable,
want to see his
enjoyable,
goalkeeper, man.
and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Antonio Silva. Come on.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat.
Oh,
Enjoy that, Jim.
how did he save all
As a
the
team that
shots?
refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them.
All the shots that were in close range, he saved. What happened? He saved all the shots. I want to do something that is never done. Never done anything. This one, what is switch still on and I really can help it. It's still moving to the searching on mind. I should really be happy now. Maybe so I should really be happy, but I don't really think it's still not what I'm doing. It's still a push it on you. Struck really well, but you don't get it right. It's so long that it goes to the place. Certainly, it's very. Okay, who will win the IPL? Let's close this pool and we'll start a new pool. Who will win the IPL title? 575 subscribers. Thank you so much for your subscriptions, guys. Let's end the pool and ask people who will win the IPL. RCB or Punjab? This still in this match are clearly seen. Colors in the thing. Sounds between the. What is formation? How many installers? One, two, three, three installers. New players have been okay. This much is the I want to play Cristiano Ronaldo. But Cristiano. Who else but Cristiano Ronaldo? Who wants to open the story like who else?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
Shimmer's
awaited contest. A sporting event
impact
which
player.
has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Son Heung-min. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Neymar. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Lampard. Lampard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Iniesta is in a really good position out wide. Heracles do have a chance to counter here. Neymar. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated.
Oh, run faster for the ball.
The Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Mbappe!
That's a stupid.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Mbappe. He could be in
Wow,
here.
that was
That's a
close.
fine interception. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe.
Bro!
Can he get it through? There's the hit!
Oh, nice run from Mbappe. What a good run.
Goal! And Heracles are in front.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played,
There will be
well
1
stopped.
minute added time.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Well,
Why would I press the pass button? Why?
both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Heracles head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction
That
there.
was fast in the
Lead
game,
by
bro.
no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. Hits one! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if
Oh,
he
what
was
is that
on the way.
pass?
Terrific.
Oh, he could have passed.
Heracles are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bellingham.
The attendance for this match was
Messi.
71,898.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Bellingham. Messi. And that interception
So good,
was
man.
most necessary.
5 people watching the stream. Thank you so much, guys. Let's go for likes. 5 likes, at least 5 likes. One more like to reach 5 likes. Let's go for 5 likes, boys. Gareth Bale in. Luis Suarez in. Erling Haaland in. Who else in? Who else in? Xabi Alonso in. Right, all right, all right.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 6,
This one from Costa Rica.
Beckenbauer. Number 10,
Looks for the finish.
Oh,
It's loose and there's a race for the
so
ball.
Bale. Number 20,
Over to the other side.
Suarez. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 15, Xabi
Thuram.
Alonso.
Pull it. Heracles looking to pass their way through. Haaland
bro.
can pick that up.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Costa Rica, you're not faster, but physically you're
Messi
good.
and Messi!
Bro, trying to score from Bridgestone, come
Somehow
on,
he
bro.
managed to
That's
miss
not
it.
fair.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Haaland
Red Declan Rice.
ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Messi. The message is clear. None shall pass. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Iniesta. Lampard. He is decent hit. It's in for the pieces. And that is wildly off
What
target.
can you go? Taking him, bro. Third day, my life. और साथ मित्र एक बार मैच के लिए और मेरा एग्जाम से
Referee
if
looks
you
at his
have
watch
money,
and blows his whistle.
buy players.
Smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge
Otherwise,
in the
don't talk
post-Christmas
about it.
euphoria.
Okay?
A win achieved through the
Shut
right
up.
balance of
Watch the
industry
stream.
and
Enjoy the stream.
inspiration.
Otherwise,
Really
leave
satisfying day's
and
work.
go and watch any YouTuber that is playing with
To
F2P
summarise what
accounts.
you've seen
Okay?
today then, Jim.
Heracles definitely
If
impressing me here.
you don't
Especially
want
the way
to
that
see
attack
players
finished.
pay to win,
Whether it was link-up
go
play,
watch
running from
someone,
behind. This
some
has just been a
YouTuber
great day in
who
the
is
office.
not having pay to win squad. Go and play against
Thanks to
them.
Jim, and with that...
Or go and watch them. Don't come here. Don't come here. Go and watch them. No one asked you to come here. If you don't want to watch the pay to win guys, then why are you here? You can go watch anyone. Go watch anyone that is having a F2P score and is streaming. Okay? Go and watch them. Why are you here? I just come here and spread maybe the talk shit. If you look at them, they are business. If Cristiano Ronaldo can play, Right, I card is a good form. Still, I will not use it. Williamson are in a good form. Come on, this is tough. This is tough. Really, keep it playing. Just clear, I love it. Just clear. Just level on the scene. But the second of what we do. Second of we need to do. Should we use this now? Okay. It's
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw in
That's a
again.
nasty look.
Lionel Messi, the everlasting talisman for club and country, and his contribution in 2014 was just terrific.
It was, Peter. He was outstanding in every one of the group games of that tournament, but the one that sticks in my mind, the Nigeria game. A fantastically entertaining game, and he got 2 of Argentina's 3.
Yeah, 2 very different goals, actually, if memory serves. A shot on the rebound for the first one, and then the second just a genius free kick.
And that must have felt so good.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And the pass is
Bro, you
intercepted.
make the run, you
Vinicius
came in front.
Junior,
But still,
Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread neatly. Mbappe. Chance!
that's
And
a good
again!
goal. What?
Goal!
How did he score that,
Very
Mbappe?
good.
How did he score that, Mbappe?
Very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vinicius Junior. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Haaland. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better
Literally
outcome.
still letting
Yeah,
him
that was
take the.
really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Oh, good spread. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Pirlo. And he's intervened well there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one! That's another chance! It's in!
That's good.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Heracles are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. And Mbappe!
Mbappe, come on!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
minutes till the break. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bro, how many
Here's
interceptions?
Haaland.
Freaking
Now
interceptions.
it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that has been clubbed away. And the
How many
half-time
freaking
whistle blows.
interceptions? Still every ball
To
can
review
take.
the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Heracles are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Pirlo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. This might... And the shot!
Oh, what a save!
He's done very well to get to that.
What a
Really
save!
looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
What the Cristiano Ronaldo? Cristiano. One for nothing, left for nothing,
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9. Erling
Heracles
Haaland.
with their first corner.
Number
The first in the
20,
game for either side, actually.
Vinicius Junior. Number 10, Messi. Number 8, João Cancelo. Number 15, Schneider. Coming on the field, number 11,
Climbs up big!
number 21.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Anthony. Number 5.
And the assistant
So-
referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ronaldo.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the finish! This time surely! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Heracles with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira. Messi, can he get away here? There's the hit!
Oh, that's what?
Superb
Insane.
goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo goes short. And he's got his... He's got tall! Surely now...
That's how
surely
Ronaldo.
out of sight.
Hmm.
And the lead is extended still further.
Ronaldo.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great
It's
strength there. I mean, he
another
really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution in progress.
Heracles can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A case now of complete control. Oh, that was vital. Bale. It's Xabi Alonso. And here's Suarez. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Hullet. And the finish! And he hits the net! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Heracles are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought
Just
that when the last one went in.
He's free, he has got space. Time and again they are repelled. Xabi Alonso delivers. Great hit! And yes, it's there!
That's a good goal.
And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge!
Hmm?
Oh, nicely intercepted. Xabi Alonso.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a... Haaland!
Behind.
Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Now, can he find a finish? And it's going to be another one.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Hullet with the short one. Hullet. It's a throw-in. Hullet. And that will be it. Heracles can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside
Oh,
ruthlessly.
that's crazy, man. 18
Well,
shots,
you look
10
back
were
on
on
the game,
target.
didn't you?
He made 5
Heracles
saves.
definitely impressing me here.
Come on. That's a good match. That's a good match. Only Karan Bhai and I are in the games. Only Karan Bhai and I are in the game. No other player is single. Fifty to 50. Come on. That is crazy. Crazy team strength. Crazy team strength. Crazy opponents. This score against this opponents. Sorry for wasting my time, bro. I'm really sorry. It's fun. Look at the number of double boosters. All double boosters. It's either considered all double boosters. How am I going to beat this guy? How the fuck am I going to beat this guy? Why is second double booster? How the fuck I'm going to win against this guy? How the fuck I'm going to win against this guy? Oh, you're crazy, these guys. These guys.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Well read, nice interception. And he's picked out the run. Now he's off and running. Now it's Luis. It's Luis Suarez!
It's not. Looks
And the
like
keeper
Luis
has
Suarez, right?
reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rummenigge. Mbappe. Mbappe. Beckenbauer making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated.
Decent hit!
That was
Marquez!
too good.
Goal! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Babe, that's a good run.
So we have our
That's a
breakthrough.
good take as
Well, I
well.
think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Davids. That pass has been well intercepted. There's the shot!
Oh, come on.
That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Beckenbauer, given the lift of his goal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. He's got the
No!
shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Chances. Very good changes.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Beckham. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute
Barcelona
added time.
have reclaimed it. And it's lofted through here.
You are faster?
There's the hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust.
And we've reached half-time.
What the hell is
Steady, solid,
going
and
on?
for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it.
5 likes, thank you
From
so
both
much for your
sides,
Felix.
but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Just a quick request today for
What do you
everybody
think we're up
please
to after
kindly
45
remove
minutes?
any cars parked on the
Heracles
road outside
clearly
the
are
stadium.
benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Heracles come in, having established that lead.
I should have scored at least 4 goals.
So far, so
4
good.
goals I should have scored.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Mbappe.
So off we go once more.
Number
Heracles
21,
definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Rummenigge.
Oh my
That's
god.
offside. Yes, it is.
Offside. 2 people watching the stream, thank you so much. Can you go for 6 likes?
Maldini. And reclaimed it in a trice. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Done delicately. Rummenigge. And he's certainly onside here. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Heracles were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That
Bro,
had
he's
to
getting
be spot on,
frustrated.
and it was.
He's getting frustrated for the lack of chances. And he's trying to score from anywhere. It's not give Bro a chance. If he scores, that's it. Done. Done and dusted.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Suarez. Coming on the field is number 11.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Has a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase
It's a
on to
good
retrieve
push.
it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Quality ball. Xabi Alonso.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale. And here's Shift, and the shot! No mistake! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Gullit. And the pass is intercepted. He's picked his way through. In with a header!
Oh, that's a good one.
Late in the day, this could well be it.
Any mistakes he
No
will
fluke,
score.
it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Heracles take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still
There will
time
be
for
3
a
minutes
twist or
added
two yet.
time.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And the number on the board is 3. Thuram kept aware. And that will be the final act.
No, no. He
Heracles
shots.
pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win.
Smash. Yes. What is it? Still losing 3. We should be higher up the. What is it? Still. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Oh, super ball! Chance for the header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Scholes, looking for the runner. He's found a way past. Yamal, Batistuta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hernes. Well read, nice interception. No goals as yet. Beckenbauer. And it's Baggio. And here's Yamal. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruit. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Might be danger here. Scholes.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it... Mbappe!
Come on.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Heracles with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Perez. Oh, that looks a good ball through. It's Baggio! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What is that glitch color, Baggio?
Necessary. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Good read, needed to be. He's picked his way through. Delivery from... And a header! He's done very well to get to that.
I
He
should
was
have
well
watched
placed to
the
deal with that.
chances.
It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Morocco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
And
Bro,
that referee
what?
brings the first half to a close.
What?
But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want
We'll
of
score a
trying.
goal. We'll
They've
score a
nothing
goal.
to
No
show
issues.
as yet.
We have to definitely
It's
score
nil
one
nil.
goal.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Heracles have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu makes the interception. And it's Scholes. Perez. Oh, that was vital. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That's been cut out, well played. That's a clever looking ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Batistuta. Roberto Baggio. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, the ball just... Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And smartly reclaimed. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Heracles couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Beckenbauer. Heracles desperately searching for the winner here. Look at the space here. Adams tries to clear.
Heracles showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Perez! And he's there to get it away. And the shot's on. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Struggling. Why are they almost ready? People very almost ready. Struggling was struggling.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Roberto Baggio. Luis Suarez. And that is that.
Yeah.
So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Why? That's so nice. What's the difference? I was struggling with you guys. Why when the third came underweight in the third is the third still saying, taking and us. If you not doing saying, if you not doing, you can't be done. What do you still say? Once written over historically, I don't think it's historically still on my mind. Oh, Shiro gone.
Well, hello, welcome one and
Match
all.
is
It's a
done,
pleasure to have you with
guys.
us. As you can see, we
RCB
are
is
all
gonna win the
set.
first
The game
semi.
should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour,
Romario
and the
Shepherd is doing
juices
something.
are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rummenigge. Shot could be on. He's having a go. Ronaldo! Superb!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Heracles were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Now he's off and running. He's found a way through. Can he finish?
Bro!
That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a
How
warning
did
of
I miss
further
it?
threat on the break.
How did I miss it? How the hell did I miss it? It was an easy chance.
And the pass is intercepted. Heracles are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Onana.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single...
He gets big!
So,
And he looked every bit the
no,
assured
Division
keeper
Boost,
there.
yes, bro, yes,
No
yes,
one's doing his
yes.
job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Division Boost, but we can play friendlies if you want. On that day, I was calling you for friendlies, but you didn't come.
Beckenbauer. Rummenigge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, good-looking ball. Heracles leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. There's the hit!
Ooh.
And one more try! And it's Snyder. Messi does well to stand firm and defend it. Van Dijk. Beckenbauer chasing after it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi. Oh, super find. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Batistuta. Maldini is there and he can get that clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Struggling not to get in, take a shot.
Final seconds now. Oh, that's a key interception.
I'm struggling not to let him take a
Half-time
shot.
whistle goes.
But now,
So even the
I
first
think
half, both teams
mean,
have had their moments. There's been positive talking points.
1,865
It's been
ratings.
just one goal,
Those of you making
and
their
that
way
is the
home
state
on
of it
public
at the break.
transportation
1-0.
today, please watch the screen for train
There's plenty of
departure times
positives
from
to
all
take
local
despite
major
the lead
stations.
being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Heracles head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Heracles really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And the shot! No, it's fallen kindly here. Oh,
The
he hit
pass,
that
because
sweetly. Griezmann. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Batistuta
it's a nice finish too.
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Almost an hour gone. Rummenigge.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Let's bring in the 60 Yes.
Both sides then taking this
How
chance
many
to
win lost
turn to
today?
their
There's
benches.
so many losses, so many draws. Just, I think I'll show you the match history.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Alvarez.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
So many losses.
And we have our very first corner.
For me, Livakovic feels good, but I'm a little edge over Diego Costa as well. I feel Livakovic will be good, but I'm kind of in a dilemma between Livakovic. So, Diego Costa or Livakovic.
Number 10, Griezmann. Number 3, Daniel van Buiten. Number 13,
And the shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Okay, everyone is
When
in
the
front.
manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause.
No,
But
just
the
one
goal credit
stupid corner
can't be
pick and
most
we
welcome
scored.
now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that's well seen too. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! And another try! Goal at his mercy, and somehow
I'm
he's
going for
wrestled
Liverpool because
from
those World Cup
Yeah,
analysis.
a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
scenario in which
Liverpool is
Liverpool
good.
was the winner.
That's what
Had a
I'm saying.
chance,
I'm
could
in a
have been it
diamond
too.
between Diego Costa and Livakovic, but Livakovic feels safer.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Suarez powering forward here. Beckham. Donadoni. Bullet. Bale. Now it's Haaland. That's that.
Oh, yeah, this is the new Haaland. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at Haaland.
Something for both, but
He's so good.
ideal for neither. Both
8
looking
shots
to
for
settle
Hero and
for what
Bali.
they get
But
from
it
the
has to be a
opponent
draw
better.
because of the stupid corner kick. We scored one corner kick and that's it. One stupid corner kick and I lost. Very, very much. Corner kicks, corner kicks, corner kicks. 8 shots, I took 8 shots. We were on target, but no hit. This was Rodri because I need an iron. That's a good option. Only Rodri from the pack is good. Other all cards are useless. Only Rodri from that card is good. From that card, Rodri is the only good card. Other cards are good. I posted a video. You can watch that video. If you have time, you can watch that video. Single friends, I have open testing. Sorry, whenever you texting, I'm not watching you. I'm really sorry. I'm not responding to you. I'm really sorry about that. Sorry, single friends. Sorry, man. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Sorry, single friends. Say Rodri is in. Yeah, Rodri is always in. Yes, sir. Rodri touch. Yeah, he's a heavy touch player. He's heavy touch and he can't turn easily. Yeah, I want the big fan. Yeah, I'm not the big fan. Citizen. You the center. The center will be very nice. Inside the plan, the layer is laser. After release. And again, the Nakata custom DP. Nakata, okay, I'll upload the DP, okay? I'll upload the DP on Instagram. Surely I'll upload it. I think I edited that, but I didn't post it. I'll surely post it, okay? I have already edited it.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent, and usually that crucial split second.
Messi!
Messi! Pass from Ronaldo, goal from Messi.
Heracles are in front.
What?
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goalkeeper's ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Luis Suarez. Well, that pass isn't the best. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pirlo cuts out the pass. Shifted upfield. Almost half an hour in now. Griezmann. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
It's a good ball. Friendly, if you can, no fish. Okay, bro. Okay, sure. After this match, we'll play again. No issues, man.
All he needs
I'm
to do
free
is
today.
to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Even if I try to go to 190 degrees,
He's gone forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Pass is short and sharp.
Heracles can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
De Ligt. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's a good spell of possession, this. Looking tidy in possession here. Christian shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind.
that's good pass from
I don't
Messi.
think he knew either.
There will be
That was a
1 minute
good,
added time.
terrific pass.
And there is the half-time
That was
whistle.
absolutely a terrific pass
A
from
very
Messi.
decent watch up to now, but just
How did
the
I
one
miss it?
goal so far. It has been competitive. And
Ronaldo could have easily finished it.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Heracles go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So off we go once more. Heracles carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. That has been cut short. Now who's going to be first to this? Owen. And Owen! Sticks it away! They have come
So
roaring back.
how Paulo is letting him
I hope
take
this
that
game
ball?
opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for Mbappe! There's the shot! Heracles! Goal! And they're back in front! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So,
Cristiano
time for
Ronaldo.
changes on
Number
both sides,
7,
actually.
Mbappe.
So we have a breakthrough.
Number 10,
Now, how will things
Messi.
develop from here?
Number 11.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really
Number
prove productive?
21, Peeler.
He's had a shot! They've done it!
Oh
And
God!
the lead
What's
looks
he
no
done there?
time at all.
What?
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Yildiz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen. Oh, shooting chance!
Bro!
Goal!
What
Barcelona!
clouding is this?
And the comeback is
Bro, what
complete.
clouding is this?
Simplicity itself.
What
Great
clouding defense
transfer
is
numbers
this?
to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that
Bro,
split
bro,
moment,
get out,
and
bro.
the damage was all
I
done.
can't say anything about this, bro.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. There's a real appetite from them to finally put...
And Owen! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
What sort of cloud
He
defending
certainly
is
wasn't in
this?
the mood to take any risks.
Nice sequence of passes, this. No messing about, just
He
bludgeoned away.
is going to kill.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Great ball, and he's Yildiz! Oh, and they
What
really
sort
should
of
have been
cloud
made to
defense
pay.
is
That's
this?
just front foot
Bro,
enforcement,
both the
pressure
goals
leads to
he scored
mistakes.
cloud
He took a
defense,
chance.
bro. From Virgil van Dijk, that was clowning, bro. That was utter clowning from him.
Bumps him off it and wins
There will
back
be
the ball.
5 minutes added time.
And here's Suarez. He can get that clear. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps
He is
momentary.
gonna clear whenever the
He's had
ball
it
comes
taken
to him.
off him.
I'm sure about it.
That's that.
Bro,
The
cloud
end.
defense, bro. Cloud
Quickly, it's a
defense,
big
bro.
lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it
Bro,
all away.
look at the goals.
Beat
Look
the
at,
lead.
I'll show
Well,
you
more
the goals.
painful
You just tell me
when it came to
whether
points.
a player of this stats will play
From
like
what you've
this.
seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was
I
seeing
want
two
to see.
so
I just
physical in
want to
what is
see.
usually a strongly
Look
protected
at the
area,
goal.
but the centre of their defence were
Not
compact
this goal.
and very, very unsafe.
Okay, this goal. Look at the
Well,
goal
for
King
tonight's
scored.
match, so it just remains for me to
I
thank you,
just
my
want to
fellow
show you the
Roxarmi,
King
and
goal.
to wish you all a very good
I
evening.
have to work hard for the goal, but how did they give him the goal? Look at that from Vegas. He's not even. Look at that. He is literally in front. What was Russell Van doing? What was Russell Van doing? Look at the second goal. And the another goal. Look at that. What happened there? What happened there? Just what happened there? I intercepted the ball. Both of them intercepted the ball, but still clowning is done. Clown, bro. After clown. Bro, we just want to reduce my ratings, bro. Just want to reduce my ratings. Look at that. 28 points. 28 freaking points. Bro, that was clown of a game, bro. How did my defense literally in front of Lindis? He could have headed the ball. Even if he missed the chance, he could have taken the ball out. But nothing. He did nothing. We just let him shoot. Look at the way I scored. I have to work hard. I have to give a pass, good pass, and I have to wait for the player to score. But this clown gave him two easy games. The two a good form Virgil van Dijk. That too from a good Virgil van Dijk. He was in a good form, but still he managed to score. If I say anything that this game is quick, and people will come and say, no, 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 you don't know how to play, you don't know how to play. But they know that.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a
Again,
massive sense of
another
occasion.
clowning
Luis
performance.
Suarez!
Another clowning
And the
performance from
keeper has
Honda.
reacted superbly there.
Even
Really
Jonathan Tah is
anticipated
doing
that
good.
well, didn't he?
But this clown is
And
such
we
a
have our
bullshit.
very first corner.
He's such a bullshit.
And he's there to clear it. Heracles are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And reclaimed it in a trice. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Eto'o. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that should get the job done. And it's Messi. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi
Yes, he
chasing
kept the
after it.
eye.
And he's there to retrieve it. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Messi. Messi! And again!
Again a clown.
There it is!
Again the clown defense.
There is the breakthrough!
No, I can't say anything.
It
If I
won't get
say
any simpler
something,
than that, but
you
he's
will
certainly
not
not
believe
complaining.
me.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed
I
easily.
was the one that is intercepting the ball.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Luis Suarez. Now it's... There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, that's a key interception. Gets his pass away. Oh, what a... And Messi! It's loose and there's a race
Okay.
for the ball. Beckenbauer.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And the shot! No
Um,
mistake!
something for a
They
wrong
have
stick,
brought themselves an equaliser. Well, that's
Bro,
not the
I
goal they've
don't
been able to
understand
score.
Hindi. Can
They
you
dug in deep then, and they've
just
got their leveler.
tell me in English?
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Eto, now the finish! They want to be quick to recover this.
Added time.
Let us make a redemption here.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in
He
equal
is not a
parts.
redemption.
Very
He
good
is my
goals to be proud
curse.
to enjoy, and a game which is
You
right
check
on
this
the edge.
already.
At half-time,
Check this very
1-1 each.
good.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rummenigge. Now it's Eto. Rummenigge! Just swings wide.
Rummenigge nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely aimed pass. Messi, very much a man of this
The
moment.
attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
72,306.
Messi. Eto. Rummenigge. And here's the chance to counter. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Luis Suarez. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hits one! And that was probably asking just too
I
much.
think you
He's
got used to
clearly in one of those
Konami's.
moods. I think even he was
See,
asking
if
perhaps a little too
Konami
much from himself
wants
then.
to write script, they will write only for them. No other. I have seen so many YouTubers playing. I have never seen any clowning like this. Clowning like this, I have never seen anything. But for me, everything will happen. Every freaking thing will happen. I have never seen anyone having this much of clowning. Oh yeah, bro, sure. After this match. Am I winning or losing this match? Like, bro.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for
It's a
changes
draw.
on both sides, actually.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10.
Quality ball.
Messi. Number 14. Hannes.
And he was quick to
Number
react.
6.
Haaland
And
is
Beckenbauer.
herring after that one.
Coming on the
Thuram
field.
calmly
Number
anticipates.
18. Erling Haaland. Number
Saliba
20.
is there to clear.
Suarez. Gullit. Number 17. Bale. Number 15. Xabi Alonso. Substitution.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi.
Wow, the way these passes are doing.
And it's Gullit. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Heracles showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, easy pickings there. Gullit. Haaland. It's anyone's. And another try!
Finally. finally,
Done it!
finally,
It was
finally.
coming! They have their reward! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Looking tidy in possession here. Xavi Alonso.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more
Finally,
chances
a
can they
good pass.
realistically expect now?
3 minutes added time.
Can he finish?
What was wrong with this first thing about the gameplay and also
Well, it
negative?
certainly could have,
Everything is
and should
negative,
have been
bro.
more of that.
I don't know how to pass the ball.
And
I
here's
don't know how to
Suarez.
hold the ball.
Bale.
I
And
don't know
that
how to
is
hold
as
the
far
ball.
as it goes.
I get frustrated and I
Have
pass
done it with iron, with
and I pass
pragmatism. The sort you expect from a team
even
like this. Admirable.
without even thinking. I just rush my passes. I just rush it passes. I do this a lot. Okay, come on, let's play the friendly match, friendly match, and create it. This is the room code. You can join. Room code 27669516. That is the room code. Join faster. This is the room code. 27669516. That's the room code. Start by gaming and join faster. I guess I have played against you. I think I have played against you. Shock or yeah. Shock or I think I have played against you. No, I have played against you. How was it going to play that way? How to find a way to play against you? Still not organization. Fun fighter. That's just a 20 match league game. I think we drew the match, right? Last time when we played, we drew the match.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
This is what I do.
We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question...
Chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for
Goal.
precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed... Can he put it away?
It's a good
It's what you
orchestrated.
call inspired
It's
goalkeeping.
well
The captain
orchestrated.
is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's well orchestrated.
Heracles are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto. Van de Ven. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
What is that pass?
That's a sharp pass. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Big header! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
There's the hit! Neymar. Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. Messi. So what can they make of this? Van de Ven. Here's Vitinha. Vieira gets a foot in here. And it's Pirlo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he seems to be operating on a wavelength all of his own. I don't know what he was trying then.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A lot of space ahead of him.
Oh,
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vitinha. And it's Neymar. Decent progress down the left. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Eto. Up he goes!
easy scoring chance.
Behind.
Easy scoring
Certainly look
chance.
a very capable
I
counter-attacking
missed it.
team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Ibanez. Adams. Now Van de Ven. And here's Neymar.
Has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a ball!
That was actually a
45
rollover,
minutes
then,
are
right?
up.
That was actually a
Anything you'd like
rollover.
to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so well
That
dinner
was
from here.
really actually a
Repeat their
rollover,
first
but
half success with
I don't know why
another show
Neymar
of
didn't
strength.
do it.
Heracles go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
What
He's got a
clowning is
flying
that
goal!
from? Yeah.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. And the shot!
What?
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Eto. That's a nicely measured pass. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano
Fine stop
Ronaldo.
from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The attendance for this
Almost
match.
Anyone
immediate.
wants to play friendlies?
Some resolute defending there. Vieira. Pirlo. Nice interception.
Right.
His positioning was spot on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I
Why?
suppose.
Why?
They
Anyone
just
wants to
simply
play
want to get into the
friendlies?
counter-attack.
Join the stream. I'll bring in other players. Swanson, United, Caribbean, and Chevron also. The guy that was Okay, RCB are gonna win their first IPL trophy.
Field.
IPL trophy, they're gonna win their first IPL trophy.
Number 23, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14,
Pullet
Tevez.
with the short one.
Number 11, Neymar.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Heracles have their second corner now.
Number 18,
They've played it short.
Number 20,
Chance for the header!
Bullet.
Firm header,
How?
just off target.
He did so
How?
well there. Such
Corner taken
shame about
quickly,
the
how?
accuracy.
Xabi Alonso. Substitution in progress.
Adams. Moved on forwards. Neatly clipped into space. Nice interception, well timed.
What the hell was that pass?
Van der Ven. Vitinha. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great
Pass.
positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Bale. Haaland.
Bravo!
Well, it didn't look good for a
Ah,
while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vitinha. And it's Neymar. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland. Pullet. And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, that
Heracles
changes
are
the
satisfied with their day's work. A result no less.
check is the only one that's saying that. Check. It's always check. It's always check, 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 check. They will close the window. They will learn English. Students. Everybody is here to witness RCB winning their first tournament. Man, this is not English. Come on, man. This is just a friendly match. This is not English. Okay. I don't say like that. This is not revelation. No. Look at this thing. We played good actually. After the second half, did you notice after the second half, I couldn't even take a shot. The bench we played good after the second half. We played regular very good. Very good after the second half. I didn't even take a shot. The bench we played good. Still, come on. Still, Ronaldo is double big fan. France never know. France I still the first stage game. I'm trying to still do around first stage game. So we are going to build the first trophy. Or on way. So Shark is trying to destroy the
Hello,
dreams.
welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have
What
you
is
with
going
us.
to
As you
happen?
can see, we are all set.
What the hell is
The
going to
game should
happen?
be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started.
Who was facing me open?
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Beckenbauer. Howson can get it clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Eto. Quality ball. Could move up a gear here. And he's cut it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
Bro,
regroup.
do this clowning in your own skill training game. He's just trying to show off. Nothing. He's just trying to show off.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Mbappe. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. Costa Curta. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Inzaghi. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Played into space out wide. Ronaldo might just make this. Vinicius Junior. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Neymar. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bro, why the film minus is hiding behind the thing?
Now it's Sané. Now has he got the beating of his
Bro, you
marker?
haven't done anything, bro.
Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that is expertly dealt with. Hernandez. Mbappe. Filippo Inzaghi. And there's the end of the first half.
He's doing some clown thing
Perhaps
to
not
show off. That's it.
goals, but again,
Nothing. He did nothing.
high level.
He
So
just tried to show off.
as both teams walk off
Because
unscathed.
we see that's a live, so he
0-0
wants to
at
show
the break.
off. That's it. He's not even a
Of the
good
first
player.
half.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story.
Okay, RCB are going to win their
Significantly better,
first.
at least offensively.
RCB winning their first trophy,
Goals
man.
at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Can he finish? Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Heracles finding their passes. And it's Sané. Pinches it off him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh no, what has happened? Big chance! He scored!
Shot. That's it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's just trying to show off. That's it. He's not a good player, man. Come on.
Well, was there
You
ever
know a
any
good
doubt
player when
about
they
it? It
do
looks like
skills
he's
in
done it
front.
over and over and
Not
over
whenever
again,
they get
and
their turn.
he has
You will notice good players don't do that much skills, they just try to pass. Only in the difficult times they do. He's just doing it to just for the just he's just trying to show off, hoping that he thinks that hundreds of people are watching the stream and he is doing show off.
Number 11,
He doesn't know only three people
Time
are watching it.
changes
number
on both
19,
sides, actually.
Mbappe,
So we have the first goal.
20,
Oh, half time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field,
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That's really well manoeuvred.
The attendance for this match was
And
7.
You
that's going to
haven't
put him in
done
the
one
dressing room.
skill and you didn't get past me.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's just a clown. Clown of life.
Hullet. Chouameni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Batistuta. And Batistuta!
That's why I'm afraid of Batistuta.
Yeah, he
Even
was well
from long
placed to
range,
deal with that.
wherever you take the shot, it will go to the
Barcelona with
target.
their first corner.
That's
This
why I'm
could be a
afraid of
five-a-side victory.
Batistuta.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, but they differ skill or absolute rock defense also.
Not offside,
Absolute
actually.
rock defense, a little bit of speed. Because whenever they come in front, right, they have to run back.
He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona really are...
Haaland! They've
Fuck that.
scored!
Fuck that.
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Motherfucker, doing skills for useless things.
The
RCB
breakaway
are the
clean. The finish
champions of
unerring.
IPL.
decisive and unerring. It
First
takes
time champions
example
of
of how to
IPL.
turn defence into
Finally
counter-attack.
happy for
That'll
Virat
do for
Kohli.
me every time.
But not for the fans, but I'm
Things starting to look
happy for the
very
player, Virat
comfortable.
Kohli.
Well, I think it's...
He's gone for goal! And no,
Ah,
he
take
couldn't
shots from
find the
everywhere.
finish.
I
It's a
don't
good
care.
display of fighting spirit from
RCB
both.
won the trophy, guys. RCB won the trophy finally. Finally, RCB won the trophy. And they are enjoying it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Just 5 minutes left. Son Heung-min. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, this is a great position. Now it's Haaland. Heracles looking to break at pace. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Bale. Heads it! And again! Oh, terrific
The
save from
toss
the
has been
keeper.
broken
That's
this
a
year.
very good
Yeah.
goal. You can't ask for much more than that.
They just won their first IPL trophy and they are enjoying it.
They've got a healthy number
I'm not
of
happy for the fans,
individuals
but I'm
who
happy
seem to
for
go from this corner.
He gets big! And that was very
when will my
necessary.
curse break?
And
When
we're
will
done.
my curse break?
What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally...
Clown of a trying to do skills whenever there is not necessary. You know much, I will give real much. Keep it going. Need to reach 1870. Remembrance of it. If we are in 10,000 rankings, we will be free. Instead of 10,000 rankings, we have to be inside 10,000 rankings. Splash of the stream. Whatever it is the last splash. Finally, finally, we came through for RCB. RCB's game came through really. Zico is nine. Zico is nine.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the
Zico
footballing
is
folk in this
nine.
part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's been
So,
intercepted.
so
He
what the
read
hell
that
you
really
are
well and stopped it.
And he's had a hit!
Why the hell? Which team do you support? I support Mumbai Indians. From the beginning of IPL, Mumbai, 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 Mumbai. It's always Mumbai.
Shifted upfield. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
See the penalty. Not a penalty.
And he's managed to gift it back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job.
There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief.
This is my cloning.
Really was just waiting to
This
pounce
is
on
my
this.
own cloning.
He was gifted a chance.
Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. He won't be happy with that one. Played with finesse. He is through here.
My cloning
Given a
happened.
throw.
I know when I hit the bar, I'm gonna miss it.
He's got away. He's got the shot away. And
For
he
some
looks to be
reason,
reaping the
no.
assured keeper there.
No, not
Really must
regional
be
now.
thinking what he has to
It's
do to
I
score.
started to support for Sachin Tendulkar and then I
And
kept
here's
on
Mohamed Salah.
supporting
And the
them.
shot.
I kept on supporting
And
them.
kept out by
That's
the
it.
most elastic of
It's not a
players
regional thing.
in the
I'm from
world.
Tamil Nadu.
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
I should support
Oh, it's
Chennai
our
Super
very first
Kings,
corner.
but
Now it's Mohamed Salah! They would have been quick to recover this. In he goes again! Decent
oh,
strike, kept it fizzing low.
he is just destroying me, man. He's just destroying. I don't know how I'm surviving, but
Third
he's
corner of the game.
destroying. The player is so good. He's just taking shots everywhere. I think script is for him, I guess.
Messi getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Neymar goes short. He gets big. That's a half-decent try.
That is a really
Chances
good
I
set
will
piece, Peter.
miss.
Certainly
Personally, I will miss.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No way through. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too.
Has been indicated.
Pirlo. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. Has a go! There it is!
And bro, this team has most
It's a big
Africans.
name in your side to
For
really
me,
step
it's
up and
always
lead the
RCB.
way. Not only
It's
creating,
always
but also
RCB. For me, it's always
News
RCB.
from
RCB has
half-time.
the most toxic
First, watch up the
fans I have
scoreboard.
ever
The
seen.
one goal
They
so
just don't
far.
know how to
It's been
treat people.
competitive and combative throughout.
Most toxic is
Here's the
RCB.
first half
So
complete.
that's what I say. I'm happy for Virat Kohli winning,
not conceding enough
but I'm not
goals to
happy
keep
for
them in
his
this game, and they
supporters.
can up their
You know, they are
results
so
in the second
toxic, man.
half.
Even from Tamil Nadu, they support
Well,
RCB,
having scored
but
the
they are
only
not that
goal
much
of the
toxic.
game so far, it's been
I
proved
have
to be
seen
very
people supporting for
exciting,
RCB.
and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Messi. Some resolute defending there. Costa Curta concedes a free kick for that.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Cleared away. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Most toxic fans. Most toxic fans. RCB.
Stood up well to him there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That pass isn't the best. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's played him through. Nicked it back promptly. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Everyone, I think everyone agrees with me when I say this. Because they know how toxic these fans can be. They just don't know how to handle the.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rummenigge. Number 10. Messi. Number 11. Neymar. Number 21. Pirlo.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 18. Erling Haaland.
Good
Number
running, strong
20,
and purposeful.
Suarez. Gullit.
Great,
Number
it's
17. Bale.
And the whistle's gone,
Number
presumably
15,
for offside.
Xabi Alonso.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Messi. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Pullet. Back into the middle. Adams kept aware.
So what is the
It is
pass?
reclaimed easily. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. That's a sharp pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Up he goes!
Oh,
Firm header, just off target.
That's a
what
great
the
assist,
hell?
although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
What the hell? How the hell he missed that from short range?
And it's Belletti. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Luis Suarez. Here it is, crossed in. Now the finish! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Xavi Alonso. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Finally.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Heracles have done it.
Finally into 10,000 runs. So yes, that's it for the stream. I think it's done for now. I'm tired. How long have I been streaming? Okay, let's find how many wins we got. Okay, I'll show you how many wins we got. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 2 more, 3 wins, 6 wins, 7 wins, 8, 9, 3 draws, 1 loss, 4 draws, 5 draws, 10 win, 6 draw, 7 win, 8, sorry, 7 win, sorry, 11 win, 7 draw, and 3 losses. How many losses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 wins. How many draws? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 draws. And how many losses? 1, 2, 3 losses. 3 losses, 6 draws, and 11 wins. So that's the end of Radical will definitely be lost. No chance of no chance for it. So anyways, RCB won the IPL for the first time. ABD was there watching it. ABD is there watching his team winning the first ever IPL trophy, which he couldn't get done. And finally, 18 years curse has been lifted, but for Punjab, it's still there. Shashank tried hard. Anyways, guys, that's it for the stream, and I enjoyed the stream really well with some clowns. Those clowns met up, met one of the worst clowns. He's called Golem. He came to the stream as well. He's one of the worst ever player I have played against. Anyways, the stream is good. The stream was fine. We will meet you guys afterwards. Bye, guys. Take care. Love you. See you on the next stream.